So this is a little video tutorial about how to select items on a MacBook. And I'll walk you through the various different ways you can make selections. There's several of them. So what I'll show you first is how to select all the items in one fell swoop. So you have here a number of folders in another folder, and you want to select every single one of these folders. The quickest and easiest way is to do Command A, and it selects every folder in here. So in order to follow through with me on this video, you're going to need to know just a couple basic things like where's your command button, where's your shift button, and how to select things by drawing a window around them. So window selection, let's say that I only wanted to select a few of these items in the middle of my screen here. So what I would do is I would pick a spot and left click it. While holding the left click, I would draw a little window around these items and let go. And what that's done is it selected all the items in the window that I selected, and I'll show you one more time. So to select items in a window, let's say that we want to select all these icons over here on my desktop, and we want to move them somewhere else. So what I would do is left click up in the top corner, select a window by dragging the cursor to the opposite side of the window, let go. Now I've selected all these icons, and what I can do is grab all four of them and move them somewhere else. So one more time, left click, draw window by holding the button down and let go. Now you've selected everything in that window, and you can do whatever you want with those files. So we've taken a look at how to select everything in a folder. And the best way, quickest way to select everything is to do Command, and you hold the Command button down, and you tap A for all, and you've selected all of them. But what if you don't want all these files? What if you want to deselect some of them? Then you click and hold your Command button, and you select various different items, and it deselects them. If you click them again by holding the Command button down, then you can reselect them. So one more time. If I wanted to select items randomly in this folder, then what I could do is select one, the top left one here, and then I could use my Command button, and I would press and hold my Command button while I select various other, in this case, folders in this other folder. So I'm holding the Command button, and every time I left click on an item, it selects that item. If I want to deselect some of those items, then I press and hold the Command button and click them again, and you can see that they're now being deselected. So those are a couple different ways you can select items. Another way that you can do it is I call it a shift select, or you can select a range of items. Let's say that you're in list view. Up here we're going to change the view from icon to list view right here. Now we have a list of items. And let's say I wanted to select everything between this item and this item right here. So what I would do is I would click the one on the top first, left click it, and then I would go down to the bottom, and I would hold the shift button down as I click the bottom item, and it selects everything in this range. If at that point I wanted to deselect something, then you can press and hold your Command button and click on items that you want to deselect like that. So one more time, I'm clicking over here to deselect everything, clicking in the white spot, and then I'm going to select a range of items. So I'm going to start with the top item first, right here, bills. Then I'm going to go down to the bottom item, and I'm going to select everything between those two items by holding the shift button down and clicking on the bottom item, and it selected all the items in between those two. And now I'm going to change back to icon view because I don't like list view very much. So that's basically it. Let's go through it one more time real quickly. To select everything in an area, you can do a Command A, and it selects everything. To deselect, you hold down your Command button and you click the items that you want to deselect, like in this area right here. If you want to select a range of items, you left click the top one, and you shift click the bottom one, and it selects everything in that range. Again, if you wanted to deselect, hold your Command button and deselect various items. If you want to deselect everything, just click somewhere in the white spot on a window and it deselects everything for you. If you just want to select very randomly, what you can do is you can select, here I'm going to select most of these folders in the top of this big folder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold down my Command button and I'm going to click on this one, and then I'm going to click on another one while holding my Command button, and I can just pick and choose various different items that I want to select by holding down the Command button and clicking on each one of them. And of course, the last way to select a lot of items in a range is to left click in the top corner, drag a window around the items you want to select, and let go of the mouse button or the left click button, and you've selected everything in that window. So that's basically how you select items on your MacBook.